everyone. We're on day 23. We are nearly there now. Let's see what we've got. We have it. I would say it's a purple hollow. Oh, let's have a look at it. I love that noise. There we go. Bizarre moment for you today. Let's have a look what we've got. I'm not going to lie, I've got serious brain farts now. I'm just like, I just can't function anymore. I can't even get the lid open. All the sellotape's off, but it's just like it's a bit... there we go. There we go. We got it. You're like, you don't want to do it too hard, otherwise that's going flying. Right. Okay. That is pretty. Look at that. What to do, what to do, what to do? I don't know. I don't know. I've complete brain farts. I genuinely, I don't know. And as you can tell, some of these have taken a couple attempts to try and get through them as well. So yeah, right, leave that with me. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to do a set that is, it's kind of inspired by Katarina Ketty, who, if you are not part of her channel, you should be, because her designs are just freaking awesome. You know, she probably does one design a month, but when she does it, it's good. It's very good. And they're all different and they're interesting. And I really, really enjoy her stuff. So, yeah, we're going to use some acrylic paints. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to have a nice fail. Yeah, best laid plans and all that. So when she did it with gel polish to make the ombre. If you can hear purring in the background, my cat is currently getting fusses because yet again, the minute I sit down, you know, the kids are off watching a film. So I was like, right, they are entertained. Yes, this video is sped up. I mean, I'd love to say I've got skills that quick, but I really don't. So yeah, I was supposed to be making like a bit of an ombre and I did. And then all of a sudden it just kind of... It didn't. Now, I've done this before and it's turned out lovely. But in the final version, I don't know why. You just can't see the pink. I don't know. I think I got the colours a little bit too close to each other between the dark and the lighter colours, that it's not as obvious as I wanted it to be. But that nail, that middle nail, I love that nail. This is the first fail. Bless it. Not that anything particularly went wrong, apart from when I came to... I was going to wipe the tacky layer off when I put the base coat on, and it took some of the paint off, and I was like, right, do you know what? Let's go with plan B. So I'm going to come in with some gel polish. So this nail has had acrylic paint on it. I'm going to base coat over the top. So obviously I've left it to dry. We're doing floaty floaty. Do not drag the top coat over. I am wiping my brush if it needs to be wiped. I am running out of base coat. I'm running out of a lot of gel products at the moment, unsurprisingly. So we've put down the purple layer just so it's a background to the glitter. Now the plan was, I know you're going, oh Shona, you're doing a full nail of glitter again. Yes, I am, because in my brain cells, I was going, right, I'm going to have the glitter as the background for the effect that I'm going to come and do on top. All right. And we're going to come to fail number 2 very shortly. All in all, we pulled it together in the end, which is always, that's the main thing. So long as we get there, it's fine. Yeah, you know, this one again, you know, it is a nice glitter, and I'm not saying they're not nice glitters. I'm just, you know, with the Advent, you're like, these are just plain glitters. You know, the only difference with these glitters is the fact they shift, but they're not glitter mixes. They're not. I could easily just go anywhere and go get these glitters, you know, from any supplier anywhere and get that glitter. You know, there's nothing different about it, and that's what I'm finding a little bit frustrating about this Advent, you know, because normally we get some interesting glitters coming out. Sometimes they drive me absolutely nuts, but at least they're different and they're quirky and they're interesting, and I like doing that. If you're in a salon and you just want plain glitters for salon sets, then yeah, they're brilliant. They're just shifts. So yeah, I think because I was, you know, my year has been horrific, and I am literally limping now to get across the final hurdle and across the finish line to Christmas, when I actually get a break, and just me and all the people that I work with, we're just praying it's going to be a better start in January than how this year is finishing off. And I haven't really done that much with nails because I just haven't been able to. So I was looking forward to this being the inspiration and, you know, really getting into it, and it hasn't at all. In fact, it's kind of gone the opposite, that I'm actually quite frustrated, and I don't actually want to sit and do nails, which is really not where I want to be. I've got rid of all my shelf of wonder. I've put all the stuff back and put it away, and what I'm going to do is I am just going to go to my cupboard, see what takes my fancy, and just create a set of whatever I want to create and whatever I want to do, and I'm going to do it that way instead and see how that takes me. So this nail, I got fluff on it, so I used just some isopropyl alcohol just to try and take the fluff off. For some reason, the base coat didn't cure properly on this nail, and this is where it all goes wrong, okay? Now, I don't know if I've already said this, but the lamp that I recently bought, the Sun UV lamp, some of the bulbs are flicking intermittently, so there's clearly a faulty connection in it somewhere. I've got to send it back, but with all the problems with Royal Mail, and you know, the poor delivery drivers at this time of year, really, you do not need my returns at this point. So I will sort that out in the new year. So I've had to go back to using my old lamp, which I'd still kept because, you know, it was still working. Two of my previous spare lamps, one is with my sister, one with my friend, because I made them little kits over COVID, you know, to keep them going. So they still have my spare lamps. So I've had to use the lamp I've got, and I've just ordered another one to come in, which is due in today. But obviously not. It's not here for this. So yeah, the lamp I'm using is not the greatest lamp in the world, and it didn't cure properly. And yeah, it cured all the other ones fine, which is bizarre. I don't understand. But this was the problem I was having with this lamp before. Anywho, so my idea for this nail was to put the glitter underneath, and then I'm going to put the acrylic over the top, so it gives like a matte. Because when you use acrylic rather than gel, instead of a shiny, it kind of gave it like a matte, you know, more of a textured effect, which I quite liked. So the plan was to put the striping tape on, which is just crappy striping tape. It's crap on a roll, people. Crap on a roll. Put the acrylic, I'm just trying to manoeuvre that. So I'm sorry I've gone out of shot, but I'm trying to see what I'm doing and rub it all in and rub it all down. And then put the acrylic over the top, which is acrylic paint, obviously not acrylic powder, which are two different things. And then leave that to dry. And then when I peel it off, it was supposed to be these lovely, nice, crisp lines with a different effect. You already know where this is going, don't you? Yeah, you already know. Anywho, but, you know, as you know with me, I keep in my fails. So here you go. Because I think it's important to not only see how you know, what happens when it goes wrong, but how do you fix it? You know, what are you going to do next? Because if this is on a person, you're a little bit screwed. So you've got to come up with a plan. And I think that's a good thing. I really haven't been watching a lot of the nail videos going on at the moment. I don't know. I like different. So I am going to do my nails. I am. I've got what's that? I've got Megan coming in to have her nails done. I know she loves purple, and this would have been a great glitter for Megan because she absolutely loves purple. But she came and she was like, "No, I fancy a green set." I'm like, "Oh, right, okay." That scuppered my plan then. Because when I opened this one, I thought, "Oh, that's a really nice purple." I thought, "Oh, do you know what? That would be perfect for Megan." I have been quite lucky in this respect that when I've opened a glitter and I've messaged like Emma or my sister and gone, "Oh, what do you think of this glitter? Do you want it?" They've gone, "Yes, let's go with that." So I was like, "Oh, brilliant, awesome! I can actually do these on people." But Megan had already said no, she wanted a green set, so I was like, "Ah, okay, that's not gonna work. Fair enough." To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to record her nails yet. I've got no videos for next year at all at the moment. So we will see how the day goes. Because honestly, I'm absolutely frigging exhausted. And yeah, she's not coming over till this evening, so it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. She's awesome, but it's going to be a long day. Right. So Katerina is brilliant at nail art. You know, she's really, really good with her nail brush. I'm not, so I'm going to cheat. And I'm going to use stamping instead. I am putting 2 thin coats of this on. It didn't quite cover. So under normal circumstances, you don't just use 1 coat. But it just wasn't quite... it wasn't quite covering as well as I wanted it to, so I do put a second coat on. But like I say, keep it really, really thin because black is so pigmented that if you don't, it will just rumple up and it won't cure properly and it will all go to crap and you will not be happy with the result. I can assure you. I know, because I have done it myself on multiple occasions actually. Yeah. Right. And there we go. Second layer. And then I'm going to cure that, and then I'm curing it for 60 seconds. Oh look, I've got paint all over me. Yay! Now I'm pretty. My poor nails. Just look at my nails in every video, just going, "Oh, when's it my turn for some TLC?" I think I've probably said that every day now as well. Right, crap on a roll. Now, here's a weird one for you, and well, not a weird one. Right, so I often complain about crap on a roll, which is the striping tapes that are on a roll. So not only do they generally never stick, which is why I put base coat underneath to help make them stick, when I put the top coat over the top of this, you're going to notice that it bleeds a little bit. And it also somehow changes colour. Because that is actually quite a dark purple. Yeah, watching that. You wait till it comes out the lamp. So I'm putting base coat over the top first because that's what we always do. Okay, and I mean, I'm not saying it bleeds a lot, it doesn't, but if you can see it is there. Right, so now we are going to do a bit of stamping. And originally, yeah, I was going to go with the rose, but then I realised I don't have enough space for the rose. So I'm going to swap to one of these little ones instead. I love this stamping plate. I have no clue where the hell I got it from. I've had it for years and I love it. It has so many different things in it. I'm going to pick that up, clean off the bits we don't want, line it up and roll it on. Well, press it on actually. Some people roll, some people press. Just, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just practice when it comes to these. And then, yep, I'm just going to get stuck to the lid because this stuff, it's a spider gel and a paint. And it is so unbelievably sticky. And I don't know what it is with the pots, but whenever I buy stuff in pots, it always leaks out the sides. Always. I've got no idea why, but it does. So we're just going to frame around this design. Make it pretty. Just to add a bit of sparkle to it, you know, make it pop a little bit more. And then I decided I was also going to put a little bit, just a few dots, just on kind of like the end of the leaves, flowers, whatever you want to class them as. The vegetation. Again, just to add a little bit of something. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then we're going to come back to fail number 2. The miraculous peel off of how bad this is. Yeah. Here we go. And I knew pretty much, well, the first one wasn't too bad, but as the second one came off, I was like, oh, right. Yeah. No. So I got some isopropyl alcohol onto a wipe and I'm just going to rub all of that off. Because, yeah, it's just not nice. The tip's about to fly off in a minute, so I end up taking it off and rubbing it all off and taking it back to where it was. So what I decided was, as I had got, so you see what I mean? That little finger now, that's changed colour. That is not the same coloured striping tape that I put on it. And all it's had is base coat over the top of it. So it should not have changed the colour. So what I decided was I'm going to come in with this really nice, bright, kind of fuchsia colour. Because it then tied up the little finger. Because like, I am not redoing this little finger again. And I needed to do something for this index finger. Now, no, middle finger, pinky finger. I don't know. I'm confused. There's only 3 fingers. I can't keep up with this. So, yeah, I've decided I'm just going to do some vertical. No. Diagonal. That's the ones. I'm going to do some diagonal stripes down it just to tie it in. And then I will cure that in the lamp. And then we're just going to top coat over the top. It is a little bit disappointing because I think if I could have got it to work, it would have looked really, really good. But after redoing so many bits already, I was like, no, I'm done with this. I'm just done. Let's move on. Right, so that is pretty much this set done. I'm going to let you just watch the rest and I will say thank you very much and I'll see you tomorrow.